Welcome back, guys, to our video. We are at Parnell Station on the southern and western lines in Auckland. You can see the Sky Tower over there in the city, the first stop out of the city. And it's time for the last train line that we haven't done, which is the southern line. I'm just going to start here at Parnell and take it to the terminus. You can see the section between Britomart and Parnell in the western line video. So if you saw the previous video, we came up here just to transfer. Now let me tell you a little story, right? So in the morning, I topped up $20 into my new AT hop card, and then I knew, like, I tried to use it as cheaply as possible, and I did, and I was so successful. I used $4 in the first 3 hours, and then some stupid bus driver that had the bus set to the previous route before I tagged on. I mean, yeah, he still had it set to the previous route, so I tagged on to that, and then the car thought that I tagged off because it was at the last stop of the route, and it thought that I didn't tag on before. So then when I actually tagged off the next route, it thought I tagged on, and then when I tagged into the train, it gave me a default fare because I tagged on that previous bus, then didn't tag off. So I got two default fares of $5.80, which wasted $11 of my balance. And then after coming over here and paying for the trip up from the terminus at Ugahana to Parnell, it charged me $4, and I went into negative balance. I'm not even joking. This system is so stupid. It charged me into negative balance money. So then I couldn't tag on, and I already spent all my $20, even though there's meant to be a $20 fare cap for the day. But because of those stupid default fares, because of one dumb bus driver, it was so bad. This would not happen on Transperth. On Transperth, default fares count into the daily cap. Here they don't. So now I had negative balance. I had to talk to the security guard, and he paid for me because I don't have any other cash to bring it back up to positive balance so I can get into the station and film the last line. And now it's going to be back to negative balance at the end. And it's so stupid. He gave me my whole transaction list, and I can see exactly what happened with that stupid bus driver. Here, I read the whole transaction list. You can read it there as well. So stupid. Can't believe how much money I've already spent just for these trains. But anyway, oh geez, this one's graffiti. We're here now for the last line, and then I will have done all the trains. Southern line, we're going to take it all the way from here to the terminus. Hopefully my phone doesn't run out of battery. It's like 22% left. And then I'm going to be in bad negative balance, but at least I can get there. Here it comes. It's a 6-car train again. Oh, it's the same one we were on before now, since I had to wait so long. Set 49 at the front. Actually, the front will probably be much emptier. 37 at the rear. Let's hop on board.
The next station is Newmarket.
Another train. There was literally just one on the other side. That's a not in service train, probably from the blue line going back to the city to do peak hour services. There's actually solid conductor rail in this tunnel, just like in the airport line tunnels. What a stupid fare system, honestly, with what happened. All the transport fare systems are so bad. Like, Perth is actually so good and so cheap. Another train. That's the third train we've seen on that side.
We are now arriving at Newmarket. Change here for Onehunga and Western Line services.
There's a western one now. Onehunga. Otahuhu, I said before. It's so weird. It's such a weird name. Back at Newmarket, I should have just transferred here and I wouldn't have had any of this problem. Still would have had $4 on the card. Oh, a lot of people getting on here. Probably transferred from 2 other lines. Yeah, the train's really full now, but we'll continue with the video. This time we're going to stop at those 2 stations that the other line skipped
The
before.
next station is Remuera. This is a Southern Line service to Papakura.
Which are Remuera and Greenlane. Another Southern Line train just went past.
We are now arriving at Remuera.
Very historic station building there, and signal box. Definitely not in use anymore though.
The next station is Greenlane. We are now arriving at Greenlane.
And the other station that we skipped before, here we are now. And another train on the other side. Southern Line again. 3 car. Oh yeah, of course, they need to say the line on the desto as well, because if your station's shared with the Eastern and Southern Line down here, you don't know which way it's gonna go if it doesn't say it. Now next will be Penrose, but with the other 2 platforms. As platform 3 is for the line we were on in the previous video on the spare line.
Ellerslie.
Wait, oh sorry, I forgot about Ellerslie, sorry. Ellerslie first, and then Penrose.
We are now arriving at Ellerslie. Change here for Onehunga Line services.
Onehunga Line. That's how you say it. I don't know why it says change here though. You can also just change at the next station, and then it's a bit of a longer walk. It's not even the same platform, so yeah, I guess that makes sense.
Station is Penrose. Your AT hop card or ticket may be checked at any time. This is a Southern Line service to Papakura.
Yeah, that actually did take quite a while longer than it did before on a Onehunga Line. To get back to Penrose. Another train, that's the... is that a 6 car on the Onehunga Line, or is that just another southern train? Yet again, probably. Yeah, they can't fit 6 cars down there.
We are now arriving at Penrose. Change here for Onehunga Line services.
Oh, it just says it again, okay.
Please mind the gap between the train and the platform at the station.
Yep, so here we are on platforms 1 and 2, quite a long ramp to get up, and then over to platform 3. Which it actually lists the departures for platform 3 here as well, which is pretty weird, because all the way down there. Off we go, and there's actually the Onehunga Line train right now on platform 3, just like we saw this one leaving before when we were on it.
The next station is Otahuhu. This is a Southern Line service to Papakura.
Okay, so this here is now the only unique track section between Britomart and Puhinui, since all 3 train lines share with this train line at some point along here, except this little section between these 2 stations, even though both the stations are served by other lines as well. Yeah, it's the ugly industrial area that we saw before when we were on the Eastern Line all around here, which the Eastern Line is going to connect back up to right now. There's some freight spare lines down there. And the Eastern Line is right there. Connecting on now. Actually, a lot of water there that I didn't see before. Lots of locomotives there.
We are now arriving at Otahuhu. Change here.
Another
for
southern
Eastern
line.
Services.
Another.
Change here for bus services.
Should just say and bus services, but they just clip it together so it says change here twice. Don't really know what platform 2 here is for. Pretty much just an express platform, I guess. Next stop is Middlemore again.
Next station is Middlemore.
But it's good because we're going in the other direction this time. Again, it's just gonna say a light for the hospital. Oh, that's the Huia train, I think.
I didn't see it in the short time I was there, but they have
the one that comes from Hamilton. No, it's quite a short train for that though. Maybe no, it wasn't that because it was a locomotive. That's not the one. Yeah, I don't know what that was.
We are now arriving at Middlemore. Exit here for the hospital.
Exit here for the hospital. Another Southern Line service. Why are the inbound ones so frequent? Oh no, that's probably Eastern now, sorry. But I've already seen so many anyway.
The next station is
Papatoetoe.
For safety, emergency, and general information, please see the posters displayed at the end of each carriage or online at at.govt.nz. Your AT hop card or ticket may be checked at any time.
O Papatoetoe te tunga te reina e heke mai ana. Mā te marutau ka ke mōrea rea miha o Hiu Whānau, kero hia ngā Puhinui Papakura hei ngā pito o Hia Kareti. Kei te ipurangi rānei kei at.govt.nz. Ka hihira tia tau kāri AT, tikiti rānei I ngā hapiha a tōna wā.
And another Southern Line train right there. So yeah, before it was Eastern, now there's the Southern right behind it.
Papatoetoe. Please mind the gap between the train and the platform at the station.
Another train, and that's another Eastern. Why are the inbound more frequent than the outbound right now? This is so wrong. Peak hour is in the other direction.
Station is Puhinui. Transfer here for the airport link bus and the Huia train to Hamilton. This is a Southern Line service to Papakura.
Another train. Southern Line again. They must be like coming out of the depot, like the Clarkson K patterns, so then it's so frequent in that direction just before 4:30 for the outbound peak hour services. Well, it is 4:30 now. Now that's a Huia train.
Now arriving at Puhinui. Transfer here for the airport link bus and the Huia train to Hamilton. Change here for Eastern Line services.
Yeah, that's a Huia train to Hamilton actually stops here, which is so weird. Just a suburban station. Which I was at Hamilton yesterday, but didn't take the train there. And yes, that's exactly what we're going to do. We're going to change for the Eastern Line service. This already is so packed. And it's not even 4:30. Off we get. Yeah, I'm transferring to the Eastern Line just to get to Manukau. Oh, a plane right overhead just landing. Air Asia. It's so close. Yeah, I'm transferring to get to Manukau. My battery's almost out and it's pretty late already. I'll finish this section later and just continue it in this video on another train. Let's just watch this one leave.
The next train arriving at platform 2, Eastern Line service to Manukau.
And there goes the Eastern Line service just coming from Manukau to Puhinui. Alright, it's the next day now, 11:30 a.m., 11:40. Almost noon, that's crazy, but here's another Eastern Line train back towards Manukau. We're not getting on that, we're waiting for the next service. Which will be a Southern Line train to Papakura. So we can finish that line, although it's very late. It's due in 19 minutes from now. Okay, I got a long wait now for the service. Might go up a bit and see what else is at this station. So here on the platform is actually some information about the Huia train all the way down to Hamilton. I thought it would be pretty expensive, but surprisingly it's like really cheap. So if you look at this Frankton, this is Hamilton, 2 stations there to the Strand, which is in Auckland City. You can, as a teenager, pay only $9 for that whole journey, which is quite a long way, like an hour and a bit drive. $18 with B card, which is the Smart Rider version for Hamilton and surrounding towns, which I was in, such as Rotorua and Napier as well, I'm pretty sure. So Well, maybe not Napier, but yeah, a lot of the towns down in the middle. Or then $30 just with cash, which is still pretty good for considering the distance when there's like literally $20 fares on the suburban network here anyway. But here's the timetable, it's very scarce, so obviously it's pretty hard to catch. And also, how complicated can you make the fare system? Look at this, transferring in Puhinui, and then there's literally a whole flow chart explaining what you should buy. So it's like, have you just got off a suburban train? Yes. Did you pay with an ATOP card? Yes. And then it says, tag off on the platform at Puhinui and board the Huia train when it arrives, even though there's actually fare gates for if you're not going on the Huia train. No, just jump on board the Huia train when it arrives, pay with cash or B card on board. No. Do you have an like if you didn't pay, did you not get on the AT train? No. Do you have an ATOP card? Yes. Do not use your ATOP card to access the platform. Head to the manual gate and identify yourself as a Huia passenger to be let down to the platform. No. Head to the manual gate and then, yeah.
The next train arriving at platform 1 is an Eastern Line service to Britomart.
Bro, the next Eastern Line is already here.
Carriage train.
And then it's like, do you want to catch a suburban train? Yes. Do you have an ATOP card? Yes. Tag on the platform and you're good to catch the next train. No. Go upstairs to customer service desk to purchase a paper ticket or an ATOP card. Return to the platform and tag on and board the train. Or, no, I want to catch a bus. Yes, head upstairs to the manual gate. Do not use the ATOP gates. Identify yourself as a Huia passenger. Identify yourself to the guard to be let through and use your ATOP card to board the bus. No, ATOP buses are currently not accepting cash fares. Purchase an ATOP card from the customer service desk and exit the station. Or, no, I want to exit the station. Go upstairs to the manual gate, identify yourself as a passenger and be let through. That is so complicated. Who the hell is going to know that? Even I can't remember all of these ways. There's like 6 different combinations of stuff. How are you meant to remember this? Anyway, here's the next Eastern Line train. I've been here for like 20 minutes already because it's so delayed. Yeah, it's finally going to be here in 3 minutes. The Southern Line service. And it's a 3-car. There's that airport link bus. They actually have a major project here trying to make like a tram or trackless tram.
Monday 22nd of January
to the airport.
Thursday 25th of January. From late evening, buses replace all trains between Waitemata Station, Britomart and Newmarket, and on the Eastern Line between Waitemata Station, Britomart and Parnell. Please visit at.govt.nz/journey planner or the AT mobile app to plan your journey.
Yeah, so the project, yesterday I was wondering what these third tracks are. They're actually building extra platforms here to increase capacity and then have like bus rapid transit, trackless trams basically running up along here and to the airport instead of the current bus service, which is a lot slower. So that's why they have these extra tracks here. Finally, it's here, our Southern Line service to Papakura, which is the temporary terminus.
The next train arriving at platform 2 is a Southern Line service to Papakura. This is a 3-carriage train.
Another 3-car, and it's probably going to be pretty full because it's so late. Now, obviously, there was the proper terminus past Papakura, which was before 2022 used by diesel trains on the network. There are now no longer any more diesel trains on the suburban network since then, but they have closed that section, which was the longest gap in the network, over 18 kilometers, similar pretty much to the Warmborough to Mandurah or Lakelands gap. And it was non-stop there, diesel line. Although it's been closed since 2022, it's going to reopen this year, but electrified. But for the moment it's still closed, so we can't take that really long section and go all the way to the edge of the Auckland region. We're just going to the Papakura terminus. So let's hop on board and continue our journey. Here we go, departing Puhinui Station.
The next station is Homai. This train may stop at Wiri depot before the next station for train crew changes only.
Ooh, that's another cool announcement, that the train may stop. We don't have that on the Dunlop line up near Norway when they stop. Here they have an announcement for that, just to point that out. Obviously I could have done the whole rail network in one day, but I just didn't because it was pretty late already yesterday and I ran out of money on my smart card. So we're just going to finish this section today, but it's definitely easily done if you want to do the whole network in one day. Let's see if we will be stopping in the depot, or does it just say that on every single train and then only like half of them stop or something. Here's the train depot. Some of them have a bit of a special livery. Yep, looks like we're slowing down, so it's just like Norway depot. Whoa, so many trains in there. Oh, there's like a whole platform. That's so weird. Literally a whole platform. Just for the drivers. Well, obviously you can only access the depot from here. Wiri depot, W-I-R-I. Actually says it on the display as well. Okay, the guards got off and the driver. Lots of people changed here, and there's their staircase to get down into the depot. Now they are actually opening extra stations between Papakura and the old terminus at Pukekohe. There's actually 3 stations being built in between to bridge the gap, just like Warnbro to Mandurah. That's pretty cool, like very similar thing happening. And 2 of them will be opening in 2025, and they're already on the train map actually. And then the last one will be opening in 2026.
We are now arriving at Homai. Exit here for Guide Dog Centre and the School for the Blind. Please mind the gap between the train and the platform
Guide
at
Dog
the station.
Center. And some blind place. Weird stuff to announce on the train. Boring hut station.
Next station is Manurewa. Transfer here for South Mall in the Manurewa Town Centre.
Transfer? You mean exit, what? Or you have to take a bus? I don't know. Oh, there's another Southern Line service 3 car. think we're already the next scheduled train to be going towards the city, so we're going to be pretty late. What is this speed again? We're not even at the station. Why do we have to slow down yet again? Bruh, we're stopping. How inefficient. There we go, in like 30 seconds stop. I don't know why. Maybe there's some freight train or something. Gosh, this is taking a long time.
We are now arriving at Manurewa. Please mind the gap between the train and the platform at the station.
Another closed station, even though it's so small. Actually, it's marked as a major transfer point on the map.
The next station is Mahia. Your AT hop card or ticket may be checked at any time. We are now arriving at Mahia. Please mind the gap between the train and the platform at the station.
I don't know why it says to open the doors, press the green button at like every stop on the screen, even though they seem to always open automatically with the guards, so it's a bit weird. Someone tell me in the comments if you know exactly how the doors work. And it's just another boring hot station, and then there's one more after this, and then it's the terminus. Now obviously, as I said before, the guard operation makes it so much slower at each station, so much longer dwell times. In Perth it's actually so fast. Doors open, doors close, go. Especially with the C-Series having 3 doors, it's going to be even faster boarding times. So it's literally going to be stop, wait a few seconds and go. Here it's so slow, it's like...
Station is Takaanini.
It's like a minute stopped at each station, which is ridiculous. So slow. Literally, I left I arrived at Manukau at 11:25, and now it's about to be 12:25 when we arrive at Papakura, and that's literally the fastest journey I could have taken. I mean, there was a bus there. I could have taken that bus. It would have been way faster than trains, which is really surprising. Because I had to take one stop out on the spur line, wait for like 15 minutes, and then take this all the way back down, and it's almost taken an hour. That is so bad. Driving is like 10 minutes or 15. And that's a bit because of the delays, but still, it's really not that great. The bus would have been faster. Another level crossing. Lots of trucks here. There's the freeway actually, I think. We just crossed over it again. Oh yeah, because it does cross over it twice. But the second time is past Papakura on the way to the far-fetched town terminus, which is not even in Auckland City.
We are now arriving at Takaanini. Please mind the gap between the train and the platform at the station.
Oh gosh, this is a really bad hot station. There's nothing on the platform. Where's the shelter? Hopefully there's one down here. Oh yeah, over here. Boring. Gee, there's gravel on the pedestrian maze. That's so bad. How are wheelchairs meant to get along that?
The next station is Papakura, the last stop for this service. Auckland Transport are not running trains between Papakura and Pukekohe due to major rail upgrades. Bus service number 394 will run between Papakura, Pairata and Pukekohe. Replan your journey at at.govt.nz.
I don't know what happened to the speakers there, but you can see they do have the announcement just like they did at the closed Mount Eden station on the Western Line. It talks about the closure and the major rail upgrades, even though that's for 2 whole years, longer even than the Armadale Line closure. But yeah, it announces which bus can continue all the way down to Pukekohe. We're not going down there, I'm not going on the bus, it's just about the trains. Here's the train, and we're about to terminate at the temporary 2-year terminus of Papakura, and hopefully the rest of the line reopens soon, and then the new stations within the next 2 years as well. It's a very long way down, and it's also going to be electrified, so that'll be the first time electric trains go down, I think, to Pukekohe. Good that it's all double track here though, no single track. Every other line is single track at the end. Oh wait, no. Eastern Line to Manukau is not, because that's a major area, but Western Line, single track at the very end, or at least single platform terminus. Same with the Onehunga Line, obviously. And there's a little pedestrian maze only there. And slowing down. Finally, we're already 12 minutes late for arrival and 6 minutes late for departure in the other direction. What? Trains are not running 4 connections? You mean 4 major rail upgrades? Why does the screen say that? Take bus 394. Here we are in Papakura. It's a nice little town centre again, just like at Swanson. But the Puhinui would probably be an even nicer town centre since there's actually a little town. This is still the most southern, one of the most southern suburbs. That's like a completely separate town. We've merged into the other track now. Well, now we're speeding up.
We are now arriving at Papakura, the last stop for the service. Please make sure you take all your belongings with you. Trains may be joined at this station. This may cause a slight delay before doors open at platforms.
Oh, they're joined here
For
too.
events and closures on the rail network that may affect your travel, please visit at.govt.nz.
They're joined here too because there's another depot right here next to the station. There's actually 3 platforms here at Papakura, but they probably are just using one here most of the time, and one of the other ones for the Huia line trains, which also stop here, as well as Puhinui where we were before, and then the Strand, which is basically the East Perth style station of Auckland. So you can see the trains over there in the Papakura depot. They can also be joined here. Oh, there's a 4th platform actually. 4 platforms. This is a bay platform from the other direction. Which is probably not used ever. That's like completely other direction. Imagine terminating from that side. But yeah, here's a quick shot of our train here at Papakura Station. The bus is out there if you want to continue. But we definitely don't have long here. Literally gonna go straight back in a second, so I'm just gonna get back on since it's already so late.
It will not stop between Papakura and Wiri. Sorry about the inconvenience. Appreciate your patience.
Oh, look at this. We caught a disruption. We caught a disruption on the Auckland train network. Because it's so late, we're going to be running express all the way back to Puhinui. I don't think this is a normal pattern. Maybe in morning peak, I'll have to check, but if it's not, that's even cooler. And we're already departing.
Welcome aboard the Southern Line service to Britomart via Newmarket.
Well, I guess I'm going to make the video even longer then.
Tēnei ratonga rere whenua I te tonga ki Britomart mā Newmarket.
Oh, the poor people waiting at all the other stations. We're literally already going to be departing in a second. Here we go. We're already leaving because we're so late. There's already a different driver in the other cab. And we're actually going to be running express all the way back to Puhinui, which is actually going to feel so cool. We're skipping all these little stations that we just stopped at. Yep. Literally, because we're so late, we're departing here 11 minutes late, or 12 even.
The next station is Takaanini.
No.
If there is an emergency, please use the emergency stop button located near the passenger doors. Your AT hop card or ticket may be checked at any time.
Ko Takaanini te tūngata e heke mai ana. Mēnā he take mō rea rea, pātohia te pātene whakatūtaraina, kei pātata ki ngā kuaha
Now the
haere.
announcements are actually wrong.
Ka hira tia tau kāri ai te, tiki te rānei I ngā āpiha a tōna wā.
Express all the way back to Puhinui. Okay, this video is actually so long now. I might actually even have to make it 2 parts and split it to Puhinui. Oh, see, there's already the next train. So that one will pick up the other passengers running all stops. I'm gonna look out the other window now. We're still slowing down now.
We are now arriving at Takaanini. Please mind the gap between the train and the platform at this station.
Freight train.
Station is Mahia.
And there we go, we skipped it. Those poor passengers on the platform were like, oh, here's our train after waiting for 20 minutes, even longer maybe, and then no.
Te Mahia. Please mind the gap between the train and the platform at this station. The next station is Manurewa. Transfer here for South Mall and the Manurewa Town Centre.
The announcements seem to be going off a lot quicker. As soon as we pass through the station, it says the next station. Not like once a little bit we're out of it, like if you stopped. Another train, Southern Line, and so that's two we've already seen coming down, and the freight train just on this journey back up.
We are now arriving at Manurewa. Please mind the gap between the train and the platform at
Oh,
this
looks like
station.
we're gonna go through this one with speed, unlike the other two. Yeah, the shop's right here. I don't know why it says transfer. Yep, here we go. Zooming through. Oh wow, these people are still
The
waiting here.
next station is Homai. Your AT hop card or ticket may be checked at any time.
Wow, this is the fastest I've gone so far on these trains. I think this is the speed limit, 105. Another freight train already. Wow, they're close to each other. That was a short one though.
We are now arriving at Homai. Exit here for Guide Dog Centre and the School for the Blind. Please mind the gap between the train and the platform at this station.
Guide Dog Center and School for the Blind.
The next station is
See,
Puhinui. Transfer here for the Airport Link Bus and the Huia train to Hamilton. This train may stop at Wiri Depot before the next station for train crew changes only.
it said it before we even passed through, but it said about the crew changes again. That's not gonna happen though, because we just stopped on the way down, so I guess it just always says it even if it's not gonna happen. Saying that definitely made up some time, especially considering each stop takes like a minute here. So it's even more beneficial to run express than in Perth. And soon we'll already be back at Puhinui, then we can end the video. Another train coming down. Imagine how fast it would be just full express all the way to the city. This takes like almost an hour, all stops. Express is like 25 minutes maybe. Yep, another southern train. All just 3 cars that I can see though. It looks like we are actually stopping. What the hell? Again. We literally just changed crews before. Bruh. I don't know who got off, but we stopped again for like 20 seconds. This must be the most basic station in the network. Oh, a plane. If you count it. Oh no, someone got on in this direction. Freight yard on the other side there. I still haven't been ticket checked once on the train, even though I keep saying you could be, but very not similar to Wellington. But of course at closed stations you can't even get out if you don't have it. There's not even like an empty spot for prams. They have a card that they activate the stuff, so you can't get out. It's actual proper closed stations, unlike in Perth. There's the Manukau spur. There's actually a train waiting for us right there, waiting for us to pass on the Eastern Line, where I started like an hour and 20 minutes ago, just for that. Still saying train crew changes up there, even though we've already gone past
We
that.
are now arriving at Puhinui. Transfer here for the airport link bus and the Te Huia train to Hamilton. Change here for Eastern Line services.
I don't get why you transfer here for the Te Huia train. You could just go down to Papakura and get on there. Why would you go up then back down? But okay. And finally back at Puhinui, where I started this part of the video. We're gonna end here now. Oh, there's an Eastern train right there, so that's a perfect connection right now, because we're late if you're transferring.
Next station is
Oh, bro.
Papatoetoe.
You already said it
This
before you even
is a
stopped.
Southern Line service to Britomart.
Yeah, look at that perfect connection. That's the Eastern Line train. Quick, open the doors. Yep, open, and you can quickly run across and get the Eastern Line train if that's where you're trying to go. Bruh, why'd they miss it? Well, no, they're probably trying to go back to the stations they missed. Okay, thanks for watching. I'm gonna end the video and bye.